The iron farm. Oh boy, the iron farm. That's sweet iron farm. I love the looks of it. It's running. It's running really well. Good morning, elites. It's me, your boy, Minecraft Guide Man here. Welcome back to Wattles, episode number 42. Maybe it's episode 42. I can never remember, but don't worry, elites, we big brain over here. It's a big day, a violent day, sorry to say. We're going back to the Flower Forest base and taking on Minecraft's second boss today, the Wither. It's Wither fight time. So, for the Wither fight, you're going to need 3 Wither skulls, and you're going to need 4 pieces of soul sand. You're also going to want to buff yourself up in terms of supplies, though. So, let's kick today's episode off by actually gathering those supplies, starting with the potions. There are 2 potion types that I'd like to make today. We start with the water bottles over there. There we go. Grab some nether wart, throw them in here, and then turn these things into awkward potions. But I only want 1, so here, take 1, just 1. Today, when it comes to this potion, we're going to do something unprecedented, absolutely remarkable, something that we've never done before. So, in just a second, there we go, awkward potions. Now we're going to slide in here, blaze powder, right over there. This is going to make 3 potions of strength. That's not unprecedented. That's not that amazing at all, actually. But the amazing part comes after that step. Today, instead of redstone in there, which, refresher, usually redstone would make those potions last 8 minutes long, or maybe not 8 minutes, but longer. But today we're not doing that. We don't need long. We need strong. So check this out. Glowstone dust right in here. This is going to brew up. Right now, 3 potions of strength for 3 minutes. Keep that in mind, elites. We back out. We stare at that beautiful blaze stand. It's strong looking. It's definitely good looking. And then, boom, we hear the noise, we check it, and potions of strength 2 for 1.5 minutes. So definitely less duration, but it's okay, because the effect is doubled. It's going to be twice as good, which is definitely, absolutely something that I like the sounds of. Now, next up, we're going to need a few more glass bottles. I've seen some questions about it. Why don't I ever refill the glass bottles in here at the cauldron? Well, pretty simple, because the cauldron would run out, it would be annoying, I'd have to refill the cauldron. Might as well just go right outside to that pond anyways, and get it straight from the source, I guess. Now, do we have any? Oh, we do. Okay, perfect. Next up, we're brewing an entirely new potion. This potion is the potion of regeneration. To brew this potion, you're going to need a gas tier and some awkward potions. So we throw that in there. That's going to cook up. It's going to take a minute, but it'll cook up. Now, with these potions, we're actually going to go for duration. I'd like to have regeneration for as long as possible. So after that brews up, we'll throw some redstone dust in there. And there we go. Potions of regeneration for 45 seconds, not very long. We'll go ahead and lengthen that with redstone. Now, let's go ahead and talk about some other supplies. In terms of other supplies for the Wither fight, definitely, absolutely golden apples, or maybe even enchanted golden apples if you have those. Those things provide amazing buffs. The Wither is technically a skeleton, so if you can get Smite 5 on your sword, you get Smite 5 on the sword. Unfortunately, check the levels. Check the sword. Yep, the levels aren't in a good spot, and the sword, it doesn't have Smite 5. We're going to go with this sword right here. It should be pretty good. It won't be as good as Smite 5, but it should do the job. Bow. Make sure you have a good bow. The Wither fight comes in 2 stages. Stage 1, you shoot it with a bow. Stage 2, you get up close and personal. Good bow. Definitely infinity. Always. Of course, as always, you're going to want to have your basic supplies. So like, like a pickaxe and food. Definitely get a lot of food, but a pickaxe and food. And then also some extra building blocks, just in case. Now, the building block type literally doesn't matter at all. The Wither can blow through everything. Today, I think we're going to go with maybe 3 stacks of cobblestone. That should probably be good. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if you brought obsidian, the Wither can shoot right through it. Now, to clear things up, I'm going to go ahead and put my tools, these things right here, in the ender chest. I don't need to bring either of those on this shovel. It's too special to me. We're going to leave it in there. So, our potions have brewed up. That looks pretty good. And pretty much finally, at least for us today when it comes to the Wither fight, bring a bed and set your spawn relatively close to where you'll be taking on the Wither, but not like right on top of it, because if the Wither breaks your spawn point, then it doesn't even matter. Now, there is one more big thing that usually I would be bringing, but unfortunately I don't have it today. What is that thing? A totem of undying, or 2, or maybe even 3, however many you feel comfortable with. I don't have a totem of undying quite yet, so I can't bring one. A little bit of a bummer there, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be fine. Now, let's swing over to the Flower Forest base. So, I need to come back in the Nether Hub and do some work big time, because check this. We're going to go really quick right here, and I'm going to try and go slow, because right away we have the Flower Forest exit, but I don't really have like a gate or this thing. Okay, the boat, come on. Yeah, you see, I still haven't finished the hallway. It's just a long hallway that I have to run down. I feel like a savage going down this hallway. I don't like it. Now look, elites, I want you to do 2 things. Leave a like on this video if you haven't yet. Leaving a like always helps. Like goal, 10,000 likes on this episode. Thing number 2, how many times is the wither gonna get me? Take a guess down in the comments below. If your guess is anything other than 0, you're dead wrong. But yeah, take a guess anyways. What do you think? How's it gonna go? Refresher, dragon fight, it's easier, but we got 0 deaths. It was pretty easy. Oh, the jungle base. I've missed you so much. I'm emotional right now. Overcome with emotions. This place is so simple, so beautiful. But anyways, enough reminiscing. Let's go inside of here. Set our spawn at one of these beds. No, I don't want to rest. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Perfect. Okay, the inventory. It's crazy messy. This is definitely not going to do for the wither fight. Let's go ahead and gear it up like this. We have our weapons right there, the pickaxe just in case, and then the food right away. We'll keep the golden apples all the way over there in that corner. For the potions, this is what we'll do. We'll line these regen potions up right there, the strength ones right here. Now, what we're going to want to do is kind of save these potions. We won't drink them right away. Then, over here, we'll put building blocks, I guess to keep it simple, clean. We'll line it all up like that, and then everything else can just kind of go wherever. This stuff, though, we're going to need access to this stuff to actually summon the wither in. So here's the plan. The wither fight, it kind of happens in 2 stages, maybe 3 if you want to talk about the summoning in stage. We're going to go down to the mines. We'll talk about why in a minute, but we're going to go down to the mines, build a wither, back up. The wither is going to sort of explode, then we're going to start shooting the wither with our bow. Wattler is going to absolutely clean up the first half of the wither's health. But then after that, we need to get up close with the sword because the wither will be entirely immune to arrow shots in the second phase when its health is lower, which is definitely not good news for us, but we should be able to handle it. We'll be able to do it. In terms of the potions here, the regen is in case things get really, really bad. Same with the golden apple. If we eat the golden apple, we'll get a bunch of buffs. I wish we had an enchanted golden apple, but we don't. The strength 2, we'll drink that as soon as we enter the second phase. Strength 2 won't help with the bow, but it'll definitely help with the sword. Ho ho, and then after we beat the wither, we get the beacon key. The nether star is going to be pretty sweet. The nether star is the big trophy here, the big goal. So, wither location, where should we take it on? Well, definitely, don't take it on out in the open. The wither is a destruction machine. If you take it on, like out here, it's going to fly around, move around, attack, and blow up literally everything, whatever it feels like. It's going to leave a big path of fiery destruction. It's going to ruin everything. I don't want this beautiful house ruined, so no, we're not going to do it up here. Instead, it would be much smarter of me to take the wither on in an enclosed space that I absolutely don't care about. Remember, the wither, it's going to explode a lot of things. The wither can also kind of fly around a little bit, so if you take it on in an enclosed space, something like this strip mine, this branch mine down here that I don't care about at all, then we'll have an easier time. Highly recommend taking the wither on in some sort of branch mine. So, what hallway do we want to go down? We definitely want to go down one of these. I want to be far away from the staircase just in case I have to run back down here. Maybe we'll go down this one. This should be good. And then, we're going to get far away from lava pits. So this, that was clearly lava. So, we're just going to go ahead and keep on moving. Maybe we'll move, I don't know, maybe like over here? I feel like this would probably be good. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's a cave over there. There's a cave down there. Hopefully, we can keep them kind of contained in this area right here. So, let's go ahead and start clearing this out. What we're going to want to do is make a little box. The box doesn't have to be big. Just a couple blocks. Enough space to actually summon in the wither, basically. So, we are talking something just like this right here. This should definitely be more than good enough. Now, a soul sand time. We place the soul sand down just like this in the T-pose. Now, it's time for the wither skeleton skulls. Oh boy, elites, I'm nervous, but I'm not nervous at all. It's going to be big brain, big easy. As soon as we put this final one right there on the middle, this guy is going to pop in, and then he's going to be immune for a minute. And I hear a zombie, too. Maybe if the wither finds a zombie, we'll get a wither roast. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, there's no point in waiting any longer. It's time to take on the bad beast, the wither. Let's go ahead, jump up here. There we go. Hello, wither. How you doing? Now, what we're going to want to do is back up. We give the wither some space. The wither is eventually going to flash just like that, and then it will explode. After it explodes, it's game time, just like that. Now, we want to start trying to take the wither out. Now, if possible, stay in cover. The wither has a gigantic hitbox. So, we can kind of like hit like below it like that. It's a little cheaty, yes. But you can hit it. Now, you see that around it? Yep, it's immune to arrows. Now they're not going to work, which means it's time to drink this strength potion and go in. Let's charge the wither. Let's go, boy. Let's go. You don't even know. Okay, watch your health. If you get withered, the wither is very, dangerous. Oh, goodbye, Wither. But I'm a little bit more dangerous. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, we made this regen potion. We're gonna drink it. Look at that. That Wither was cleaned up. And did we get a Wither rose from anything? Or did the creeper? Yeah, the creeper just jumped on and blew up. That's a little bit of a bummer. We're gonna take the Wither on again very, very soon. Oh my gosh, how much longer is this? 16 seconds. Yeah, this Wither effect, it lasts a long time. Keep your health full. Overcome it. We will overcome this effect. We absolutely cannot be defeated. We can't be stopped. Look at that. We cleaned that Wither up easily. I did not expect that to go so well. And hey, look, the Wither found a cave too. I gotta check it out. I just need to see. That's where the creeper came from. Probably where the zombie is too. A little bit of a bummer. Disappointed in you, zombie, for not making your way down here in the fight. So the Wither could take you out and give me a Wither rose. But it is what it is. We can't always win. Look at this. It's a giant... Oh, okay. It's a partially uncaved cave. It looks like I just never got to it. Bruh, who would have known that there was a Wither down in that cave all along? And so, there we go. That is the Wither fight. Actually, not that bad. Not gonna lie. I'm immensely impressed with myself. I did not think it would go so well. Phase 1, stay in cover, shoot it with a bow. The hitbox is massive. You don't actually have to hit the thing. Phase 2, pop a strength 2 potion, charge it with a good sword. Smite 5 would be even better. And I mean, you saw how relatively easy that was with my sharpness 4 sword. Imagine it with Smite 5. Now, one more thing. Not trying to flex too much. Not trying to brag too much here, elites, but we play on hard difficulty in this town. Yep, hard difficulty. And that was that. That was the Wither fight. Now, that definitely won't be the first Wither... Well, that was the first Wither fight. It won't be the last Wither fight in this world. We will be taking it on again. Now, very soon, I'm going to show you the cheaty way, the super safe way to take the Wither on, and then we'll probably end up taking the Wither on more later on for fun. In this world, I'd like to have as many beacons as possible. Now, if you caught the chat when all of that was happening, we did get an advancement. There is another advancement that we'll get once we actually craft a beacon, I think, or maybe set it up or something, but it's tied to the nether star. The nether star is a very, very special item. Is it nighttime? Nope, it's not even nighttime. We took that all on in less than a Minecraft day, like daytime day. Very, very nice. All right, but with the Wither taken out, it's time for me to slide back over to the jungle and talk about the iron farm, actually. So, the iron farm, it's been running, and it's been running really, really well. But I actually, in between episodes, made some slight modifications to the thing because I may have come across an issue. Now, I've got to be clear, I'm not sure if it's an issue. I haven't really seen it not working quite yet, but I definitely don't want it to get to the point where it has just basically been, like, not working for a couple episodes. Yep, that would be a gigantic disappointment. So, what we're going to do is actually modify this farm slightly. Very, very slightly. The changes that I want to make to this farm, the additions aren't that expensive, and they should be pretty easy to get on there. So, here is the iron farm currently. The villagers are panicking. Can you spot the change that I've made? Now, in terms of the loot that we have so far, here's what we got. We have 2 stacks and a little bit more, which is actually really impressive. It hasn't been running for that long, like, at all. I mean, today's episode has been basically off the whole time. We haven't been over at the base. The problem, though, oh boy, the problem. The problem is definitely not good. Not at all. So, if we move up to the iron farm, we can check out what I did to try and fix the farm. But I think, by trying to fix the farm, I've actually maybe messed it up a little bit more. So, the villagers, they're all panicking right now. That is golden. But, you know what hasn't happened the whole time I've been over here? Iron golem spawning, and that is probably because the villagers haven't slept in a while. They're not sleeping because they're constantly panicking. Why are they constantly panicking? Well, because I changed that block right up there. See, I had a problem. The villagers were standing on the edge of the bed and working at the workstations, which is good, but technically not necessary. But anyways, they're standing on the edge of the bed, working at the workstation, never moving down. Therefore, never freaking out. So I swapped the solid glass block that was up there for slabs, right there, and there, which worked for a while. But now they're just freaking out and probably never sleeping. So, I'm sorry, villagers. I basically tormented you. We need to try a couple different changes. Change number 1 is going to be pretty simple. I'm thinking that we could maybe actually just come in here and remove the workstations. So, just take them out entirely. The workstations, they weren't ever even necessary here. I just kind of wanted to put them in here. But maybe. And I have a feeling this is the case. They're kind of messing everything up. So, let's move back up here and put that block right there. So the villager can't get over, the zombie can't get over. Then we're going to need to be quick here. So, let's break this and swap it out for a glass block. No more workstations. Lose your job. A goodbye job. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then finally, let's fix this one up here. Solid glass block there again. You moved off of the bed. I don't know if that was just a coincidence or what, but there you go. You can see him again. Very, very scary. Now we need to do the same exact thing over here. Block there. And then we go ahead and swap this out again for glass. Boom. Whoops. Okay, too many. Oh, no silk touch. Goodbye, glass. I'm sorry. All right, so that villager lost its job. Let's go ahead and do the same thing up top. There we go. Solid block. Now you can see again. Very scary. And then finally, this guy over here. So block right there. Of course, the block is there to keep everything, separate. But here we go. Boom. That's that. And then finally, up top, we swap this. This might fix it. Maybe. Now, unfortunately, there will be no way to tell immediately. What we'll have to do is wait for them to try and sleep at nighttime. If they can sleep, then it's fixed and it works. And if they keep moving down too, like pathfinding over to this block, then it's fine. If it's not, then we have another fix. It's pretty easy, but it's a lot more expensive. We would have to use sticky pistons, put them facing upwards right in here, here, and here, and then do a daylight sensor, maybe back here. We could run a redstone line to these pistons, and then at nighttime, the blocks push up, so the villagers get a chance to sleep. That would, however, make the farm not active at nighttime, which isn't exactly ideal. Eventually, I'd like to get to a point in this world where I just don't have to worry about the nighttime. I can keep doing my thing. Right now, I always sleep because, it's easier to see in the daytime, and it's safer. But I like to, not have to, right? Not be so worried about it. But if the farm doesn't work at nighttime, then I might as well sleep and skip the nighttime. Basically, what I have to do now is, unfortunately, wait for the next nighttime, which hopefully isn't going to be too long from now. Where's the sun? Okay. You're going down. Okay, so it's the second half of the day. Okay, so... Yep, now we just need to wait. And what I'm going to do is... Okay, we got 2 stacks clean in there. Okay, that's easy to remember. Really hoping, though, that the sticky piston fix isn't necessary. So now we're going to stand right here and wait. All I need to do is see a villager climb into a bed. As soon as that happens, then I know, theoretically, it should be working. And that should be the fix for today. It happened. Oh, I think it keeps happening. Look, they lay down in the bed, which is perfect. That's all that we need. All that we need for a villager to sleep. Look, the golems are spawning again. I fixed it. So workstations, they're a big no-no. Big bad. I should probably leave a pinned comment on the last episode to let people know about that one. But yeah, if you build the thing, take the workstations out. They ruined the farm. Definitely. Okay, so... That seems to have fixed it because we had an iron golem spawn already, which is perfect, which means we can actually sleep again, skip the nighttime, and it should be good. Now, I'm going to keep paying attention to it, and if there are any more issues with the farm, I will keep you posted. Like I said, I think the next fix is probably going to involve sticky pistons, so it's more complex, but I guess it could be worse. It's not the worst thing in the world. And so, with the iron farm fixed and beautifully running again, it's time for the comment of the day. Can you please tell the name of the texture pack? I want the enchant animations. So, the texture pack, believe it or not, it's all vanilla. I have a small resource pack on to change a couple paintings to some beautiful paintings and actually pumpkins. I haven't carved a pumpkin quite yet, but there's a difference there. But yeah, pretty much vanilla textures. And in fact, I would say all vanilla textures. But I wanted to use that question to ask you guys a question. Would you like to see an episode on resource packs? Just me putting on resource packs, maybe talking about them, how to find them and stuff like that, but then also just looking around at the builds and, that kind of thing. Would you like to see that? Let me know down in the comments below. Maybe even shaders too. Does that sound cool to you? Let me know. Today, big shout out to my patrons, 4Gay99 and DragonStew458. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't yet, leave a like, subscribe. You were maybe wrong about the Wither guess, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.